I'm talking today to Jonathan Nierenberg of IDT Global. Jonathan, let's start by asking you, what are you doing here at a satellite event?
Well, thank you very much. We're very pleased to be here, I would like to add, but IDT is known as the third largest telecom in the globe. We terminate approximately 35 billion minutes on an annual basis. So from that perspective, we're no longer in just the telecom space. We really feature a very large suite of communications. And within that suite of communications, VSAT, maritime, broadband, satellite is a very, very important vertical for us to address. And we have many, many products and many, many services that we feel are very beneficial for the vertical within the satellite space. So it was very, very beneficial for us to be here. We learned quite a bit, but we also feel that we have quite a bit to add within the sector.
What do you see as some of the challenges for the sector at the moment, for the operators?
Margins are eroding, gas prices are going up, but we see the maritime sector per se getting a little bit stronger since 2009. So how can IDT add value for that sector to reap incremental revenues from within that sector? Very, very interesting. Again, we're not a one-stop shop for any particular product, but yet we offer a full suite of services. As a matter of fact, one of the more popular services that we offer is a new mobile branded app that can be branded and white labeled within any name within the region or sector that the maritime industry would like. It can be named for the client sector, it can be named for any particular company. That mobile app offers feature calling at very, very low cost rates over the actual satellite services that provides the Wi-Fi capability within the maritime and to the crew. And it really provides a service that the crew can take advantage of. Again, focusing on that value-added service feature is really key and elemental to the show today.
So it's international calling at rates people who are away from their families for literally months on end can afford.
IDT's expertise is in that foreign-born market. So again, within the volume of minutes that we do on an annual basis, we can offer that prepaid international calling for the ship crew within the maritime sector, or for the crew that's located on the oil and gas rigs, or even very, very interesting, as we've seen, the very outside terrestrial individuals who are living outside of the mainstream of a GSM provider or a landline provider. They are now being offered services via satellite for them to offer certain communication services. So IDT can offer tremendous value within that sector, as we are known as the #1 prepaid calling card in the globe as well, from a perspective of a company and the products that we offer within the prepaid sector.
You also seem like one of the industry's best kept secrets, if I might say so.
You know, it's very, very important for us to remain as partners with our team members. So from a perspective of IDT, the name brand is known, it's respected as a carrier. We're a $1.6 billion revenue organization, we're a New York Stock Exchange organization, but we pride ourselves in not necessarily having vendor relationships, but real strong partner relationships, such as us branding that mobile application for our partners so they can actually resell it to their customer base and reap incremental revenues and really call it their own. So when you say, very lightly known name in the industry, we're actually very proud that we have the relationship with so many people in the industry, but yet we're able to make a very, very large impact on that industry.
Now, you've just actually chaired and taken part in a panel here at VSAT Mobility about going the extra mile, about new applications, etc. What were some of the main debating points here?
Very, very interesting. Some of the expertise was clearly in the engineering of the satellite, the engineering of the bandwidth, the type of bandwidth that's going to be seen in the future. Many, many different understandings of what is going to be considered as mainstream for the future. But I would have to say the one key common denominator, value-added services. And it's very, very interesting. There was an engineer here, there was a satellite integrator here, there was myself from the communication side, and we each had that value-added service common denominator in our language. I think that was very, very key and elemental.
Okay, well, thanks for sharing that with us. Thank you for enlightening us about IDT Global. I'm sure we'll speak to you again.
Fantastic. It's really been a pleasure to be here and very much a learning experience and really wonderful.